I did I did do that great game you set up, but I wasn't able to save my score. Well, I saved it incorrectly. So anyway,
What did you get?
I got 17. I did okay.
Yeah, you did
It,
good.
it took me a while to get there though.
Yeah, that was very difficult. I was going to try it again, but I'll probably try it again this weekend.
Also, wie war euer Feiertag? Okay. Also gestern,
Lost him.
King, uh-oh,
Yeah, he's frozen. Oh, there you are.
not working day.
I work all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so um, let's increase the font. Let's go to, usually I like, that one is good. Okay, also die Frage, wie war euer Feiertag? Warum Feiertag? Gestern hattet ihr keinen Unterricht.
Yesterday we had no class.
Okay, deshalb Feiertag.
Therefore, it was a fire. Therefore, it was a
Is it
fire talk.
a free day?
For
I
you
would say a
guys.
free day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I
Well,
made cookies, so I had a great day.
Juanita, ich spreche absolut kein Englisch. Eh?
But it's
That's
so much
why
easier.
Meine Schüler, eh, ai, 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 ai. So, meine, okay, deutsches Keyboard und jetzt Deutsch, okay, here we go.
Mm,
Meine Schüler müssen nur
mm, mm,
die Sprache des
mm.
Unterrichts sprechen. Gestern hatte ich eine Deutsche im Englischunterricht. Sie musste die gesamte Zeit nur Englisch sprechen. Okay. Also, gestern hattet ihr keinen Unterricht. Und heute müsst ihr Deutsch sprechen. Also, Juanita hat gesagt, sie hat gestern, was hast du gestern, Juanita?
Keksa.
Ah,
I make keksa.
Kekse,
um, how do you say bake? Bake or
Okay.
make? Gebacken?
Gebacken. Du hast gestern Kekse gebacken. Das ist sehr gut. Ja. Ich wollte Ananas, Hähnchen, Curry auf Reis kochen. Meine Tochter mag keine Ananas. Also habe ich nicht gekocht.
I forget what ananas is.
Ananas.
Ananas. I've seen it.
oh, pineapple.
Pineapple. Pineapple chicken curry. Hmm.
Ja. aber sie mag keine Ananas.
Ja. Wir haben gestern ein Feuerstunde, nicht Feuertag.
Okay, ein Moment.
What a
Moment.
freak.
Okay, also wir hatten gestern eine, du sagst Feuerstunde,
Right.
nicht?
Free hour, nicht a free day.
Okay, Achtung. Feuertag,
Uh,
das, ei, das Feuer, Feuer.
oh, fire. Oh, fire. Oh,
Feier,
fire is party. Okay.
the party. Okay,
All right.
deswegen Feiertag, not
Nicht,
Feuertag.
nicht, nicht Feuer. Ja,
Nicht
ja,
Feiertag.
Fire.
Feiertag. Okay, also, dann gehen wir zurück. Okay, das ist das hier, aber dann möchte ich schnell mit euch. Okay, also Login. There it is. Dativ Pronomen, korrekt?
Ja,
Ja.
ein schöner Spieler.
Ein schönes Spiel. Also, dann werden wir schauen. Ich gebe dem Jungen einen Kuchen. Also, ich gebe
Ihm.
ihm.
Ihm, ja, ihm.
Ihm. So, ihm, masculine, singular.
Ja.
Dative. I give him a piece of cake. Okay, good. Ihm.
Mhm.
Die Sängerin singt ein Lied für mich. Die Sängerin singt
Mir,
okay, mir, right, because she's singing it for me. The singer sings a song for me. So she sings me a song. So, jetzt du bekommst eine Blume von deinem Freund. Also, dein Freund schenkt
hm,
Dir.
dir. Okay, because it's you. Du bekommst, also schenkt er dir eine Blume. Ich gebe dem Mädchen einen Kuss.
ah, I would say einen, B,
Dies
Ihm.
ihnen.
ihm,
Ihnen. Okay, so this ihnen
ihnen,
B
yes,
is
ihnen,
plural they.
ihnen.
Okay. Aber was haben wir? Wir haben,
The girl.
okay, das ein Mädchen. Also muss es sein Singular. Also Singular kann
Mhm.
nicht Ihnen sein. Singular ist nicht euch, because they're all plural. Okay, alles plural.
Okay.
Also, wem gebe ich einen Kuss? Gebe ich dir einen Kuss? Gebe ich mir einen Kuss? Oder gebe ich dem Mädchen einen Kuss?
Hm.
So it's not to you. And it's not to me.
Oh,
Okay? Also,
See, this is.
was haben wir gesagt? Das Mädchen, Singular,
Mhm.
dritte Person, neutral. Und deshalb ist es ihm.
In. See, I have that all mixed up in my mind. I always think im is
Masculine.
masculine,
Yes, this is
for
why I put
and
it in there.
and that's I'm like, it's masculine, it's a girl, that can't be right.
Okay, also, ich habe extra kein ihr. So you wouldn't think it's a woman. So I did not put ihr as an answer.
Mm,
So you would not get confused. So you knew that the female was not an option. Okay, so we go back to singular, we go back to neutral, and therefore
mm,
in dative it is im.
okay.
Okay. Now, wir bekommen ein Geschenk von unserer Mutter. Unsere Mutter gibt
Mm.
Wer bekommt das Geschenk? Wem gibt die Mutter das Geschenk?
Uns.
Uns. Wir bekommen
Ah.
es, also gibt sie uns das Geschenk. Bye, my love. Okay. Ihr alle. So now, what is ihr alle? Ihr alle bekommt
Hausa.
Blumen von dem Chef. Der Chef schenkt.
Oops,
Okay,
there we go.
so we have ihr alle. Okay, so Singular oder Plural?
Um, Trying
I
to
don't know.
understand.
Ihr alle.
Received.
So, also wir haben ich,
It could be her. Bekommt. Singular. No. Yeah. Sie, ihr.
okay, so ich, du,
Oh, okay.
sie,
Not
es. Okay,
you all. You
You
all
all.
received. Okay.
Singular oder Plural?
Plural.
Okay,
Plural.
also dir ist Singular, mir ist Singular. So you know those two around. Okay, also jetzt ihr alle. Which means you said it's second person plural.
Mhm.
Okay,
So it's not C because it's not formal.
okay, so it's not ihnen because it's not formal, because you have kommt. Okay,
And it's not us.
also
So it's not
So-
nicht uns.
nicht uns.
Yeah. It's I would think oik.
Okay,
Euch.
Oik.
it is euch.
Oik.
Who is it giving it to? You all. Okay, dative. Now we have, Sie haben Urlaub bekommen, nach Portugal zu reisen. Man hat
Man hat. So sie.
Okay, also
So-
nochmal. Singular
Ihnen.
oder Plural?
They have or you have.
I think it's singular.
I
No,
think it
is
could
it's
be either.
bekommen. Hmm.
Well, okay, das Verb ist haben.
Sie haben. Sie haben. Yeah.
So it's either
So
Okay, so okay, so this is the verb that's conjugated.
Yeah.
Nicht bekommen. Okay, bekommen ist immer Infinitiv. Also
It's either
haben.
they, formal you.
Okay, exactly. So it's either they or the formal you. So that only leaves one answer.
Must be Ihnen then.
Okay, exactly. It must be Ihnen because it's the only plural on there. Okay, uns,
Formal.
but that's we. And this is they. And since it's formal, Sie haben, and you only had the Ihnen, okay, you only had the Ihnen capitalized, you don't have the Ihnen lowercase.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it could have been either or.
Mm.
Okay. Also, jetzt haben wir das nächste. Wir sitzen plötzlich im Dunkeln. Jemand hat das Licht ausgemacht.
Someone has. Yeah.
Uns?
Okay, uns. Why uns?
Uns.
Because it is wir. Wir sitzen. Okay, so uns goes with wir. We sit suddenly in the dark. You know it's the dark. It's a noun because it's capitalized. Jemand, somebody, has turned off, hat ausgemacht, the light by uns, wherever we are.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, now, ihr liegt am Strand in der Sonne. Ihr sonnt.
I did this at 5 in the morning. Let me think.
I don't.
She suns herself. Yes, sont.
Yeah.
Okay, careful.
Oh,
Let's go back.
she lays
Yeah.
on the beach in the sun.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, ear. Oh, they, not ear. Okay. Duh.
Ah,
Ears. You all.
no.
Oh
Yeah,
my
No.
you all. Yeah, you all.
gosh.
That's right. Yeah.
You
Okay.
all.
So we have to go back to our conjugation. Okay. Ich liege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Du
Yeah.
liegst.
Leaks.
Then we have
Yeah.
Sie,
C.
es
S. Li-
liegt. Then we have wir liegen, ihr liegt und
Yeah.
sie liegen. Now, how do you know which one to use? If there are three options of liegt. No, two, because one is liegst. Okay, so ich sonne mich, du sonst dich. So this is reflexive
Right.
noun, a reflexive verb. Du sonst dich, sonnt sich, wir sonnen uns, ihr sonnt euch
Euch. Yeah.
und sie sonnen sich. Okay. So over here you have, whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Oh, now I erased all my verbs. Okay. So it
Yes.
cannot be
Ihr sonnt euch. Right?
yeah,
They.
ihr sonnt euch.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I erased the sonnen. Okay, so ich sonne mich, so it cannot be ich. Du sonst dich, so it cannot be du. Sie, es sonnt sich, so that cannot be it. Wir sonnen uns and ihr sonnt euch.
Hmm.
So the verb with the ihr is the one that gives it away to euch. Okay, so now ihr dürft kostenlos essen. So you all can eat free of charge.
Okay.
Okay? So now we know it's obviously plural.
Ah,
Okay. Ihr dürft is
Mm.
second person plural. Ich darf, du darfst. Er darf. Wir dürfen, ihr dürft. Sie dürfen. So dürfen is irregular plural. So ihr dürft obviously makes it plural and makes it in this case second person. Ich habe, so what did I do? Oh, I paid. I paid a bill. Whose bill?
for you, for them,
Yours,
I
for
paid-
yours.
for all
I
of
paid
them.
for you.
Yeah.
I paid you guys the bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So then now we come to
Ah, yes.
C. Okay. Now I changed it
Mm.
around.
Yeah.
So here it is, you guys, you all. Now it is
Mhm.
they. Because dürfen is plural.
They.
Oh,
Okay.
so so if it was you formal, would it be, how is that? What's the infinitive? Is it dürfen or is it, I don't remember. Or does it have the umlaut U or the A or,
It's dürfen. So
okay,
but the dürfen is your modal verb, which means it's the one that modifies essen.
okay.
But I kind of messed up because it should be
Well, no,
eure. Yeah, it should not be euch.
oh,
It should be eure because euch is accusative. Ah. So I messed that one up.
Of course, I knew that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Uh.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is all wrong. Okay.
Is
Never
that-
mind.
Ugh.
So this is Dativ und Akkusativ. Okay, so now it's right.
Ugh.
All right. So you did it early morning and I did it late at night. Okay, so I gave him ihm. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, so now we're doing it right. Okay. Also, ich habe euch die Rechnung bezahlt, so I paid the bill for you guys because you guys can eat. And now they, see plural, and
Okay.
the see plural now is, whoops. Oh, sie
Mhm.
dürfen, ihnen, of course. Yeah, my bad.
See, definitely.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So this
now,
one has to be E then. Yeah.
now it's
Okay.
ihnen capitalized because now it's the formal one. Yeah. So this
Mm.
one is euch. So this should have, yeah. Ich habe ihnen. So I paid them the bill. Okay, so ihnen now is capitalized. Sie darf. Okay, so now darf is. So here we had sie dürfen, and we said that's plural. So now we got sie darf.
So that is just she.
Yes, exactly. So ich darf, du darfst, sie darf. So now this
Okay.
is third person feminine singular. So who do I pay it to?
Ihr.
Here, I paid it to the
Yeah.
woman. Yes.
So could this be accusative or dative if depending on who you paid on the second sentence? If I paid for you or to you, is that different or how does that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I should have done is ich habe seine Rechnung bezahlt, but in this case, ich habe ihr, I paid her the bill, but not to
Okay.
her. Okay.
For her.
I paid for her the
Yes.
bill. Yeah. So now it's er. So first it was sie, now it's er darf. So
So it's
er,
ihm.
so it's
Ihm.
because now it's masculine. Masculine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got das Mädchen. So we go back to the previous one where we had das Mädchen. And we said, in this case, I have to use
It
the,
was im.
I have to use the im. Yeah. Okay, so now, der Polizist gibt dem Mann, der Frau und dem Mädchen einen Strafzettel. So now I put three singulars in there. Okay. Dem Mann, der Frau und dem Mädchen, all three dative. So, if it's singular, then we can already eliminate uns, because that's plural.
Mhm.
Ihnen is plural. We have an uns here, so that's plural. Okay, so now we got to figure out what's next. So here we have masculine. Masculine is
Ihm.
im.
Im.
Okay, so we know we can eliminate the ihr. Then we have der Frau.
So it's B or
Ihr.
C still.
Okay, so it's
They
ihr,
would
so
have-
it's either B or C. So im. And now we go back to dem
Dem.
Mädchen. Okay, so now we got a dative, neutral,
Im.
im. Okay,
Yeah.
since it's
So,
dative
yeah.
neutral, we don't care whether it's a boy or a girl. It's dative neutral, so it's im.
Im.
Okay. Wow, now it's all messed up. Okay. So, ich lehre wem? Meiner Tochter
Mhm.
Deutsch. Also, ich lehre ist dasselbe wie ich gebe Unterricht. Jetzt ist die Frage, wem gebe ich Unterricht?
So ich gebe ihr
Okay, so in this case, it's
German
gebe
lessons.
ihr because now it's a very specific female person. And now it's meiner, so dative feminine.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, meine Schüler lieben mich. So meine Schüler now is sie, plural. Okay.
They give.
And you still don't know what happened last night with that other student.
Oh, no.
They give.
Okay, so
Oh,
mich is accusative. Who do they love? They love me, but they give a diploma to me.
hmm. Mir?
Mir. Okay.
Mir.
Sie geben mir eine Urkunde. And now, of course,
Huh.
now who do the students
Ihnen.
love? Okay, aber es gibt A und es gibt F.
So C is formal you. So C geben. Ah,
Okay?
Ihnen.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like you said, so what did I do? Oh, I didn't do these exercises. Okay. Well, what I wanted was
Because you
okay. So we
started
go,
over.
yeah. So we go back to 20. Okay. So,
Mhm.
like you said, now all of a sudden, wir haben hier ein Sie im Satz, das großgeschrieben ist. Also, das bedeutet formell. Also muss ich auch hier formell benutzen. Okay?
okay. So lieben is the noun, the object is accusative for lieben, and it's dative for geben. Well, in this case, yeah, okay.
No, it just
So my,
it just
is it
means
my,
okay.
My
Well,
students.
so the sentence is the following. Let me erase all this. Okay. So we have meine Schüler lieben sie. So here we have the subject. Who
Yeah.
does the action? We got lieben, which is the verb.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then we have who do they love? Okay, so who? So that makes it sie, which makes it accusative. Because
so,
you only have subject,
okay,
verb, and the object. Now, meine Schüler. So what was it? Geben.
geben,
Okay. Meine Schüler geben. So now the question is, was geben sie? Sie geben eine Urkunde. So
okay.
the Urkunde is your accusative object.
Mhm.
Okay, because that's what they give. Now, the question is, to whom do they give it?
To Ihnen, to you,
To you.
formal
Okay.
you, to
To
thou.
thou. To thou.
Okay, so let's see what the meine Schüler lieben sie. Okay, so sie geben. Yeah. Okay, so sie geben ihnen eine Urkunde. So they give the diploma to formal you, to thou.
Okay.
Why? Because they love thou, her, thou. They love thee.
So if you were to flip that and say you love the students would be plural, would be accusative. So meine, would it be meinen Schüler? How would you flip the sentence.
So in this case, the formal C
Mhm,
liebt, oops, sorry, Sie
Leaving,
lieben
yeah.
meine Schüler.
Hmm,
So all of this, it's turning it around. Now, first, the students love the
mhm,
whoever, you, thou. Now you're the one doing the loving.
okay.
Mm,
Okay.
Because the plural, I was trying to remember the plural accusative, you don't change it's still D and, I'm trying to remember
Okay. So
the,
in
plural
both
and
cases,
like the,
in
yeah, go
both
ahead.
cases, okay, in both cases, in the first one, it's they. Oh man, they. So it's plural,
Oh, okay.
okay, third
Yeah,
person. In the
yeah.
second is um,
Oh, okay.
thou. You're the one doing the loving, which means it's
Mhm,
also the plural third person form. That's why the verb is lieben.
mhm,
Because in both cases, in the first case, you're using the plural informal,
okay.
and in the second, you're using the singular formal.
And when C is at the front of the sentence, you don't know if it's capital
That's right.
SIE or lower. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
hmm,
That's why it's very difficult unless you have context.
Yeah.
mhm,
Okay? So in the second case, well, it's the same thing. It's they. They're the ones doing it. Okay.
Okay.
So now what we can do is we copy this down here. Okay. So now we change it to C, the lowercase. Now, of course, we know it's not formal because it's lowercase. So now we know that meine Schüler is plural, so they're the ones doing the giving. But now it's not ihnen, now it's the singular, third person, feminine. Yeah.
Okay. And in that case, we can tell the subject because Lieben goes with meine Schule.
Right. Yeah, because it's
So it'd be
plural.
meine Schule
Okay.
liebt sie would be the other. Okay. Wow.
Okay, meine Schüler is lieben. Now, if it's
Mhm,
sie singular, then sie liebt.
yeah.
Sie liebt meine Schüler. Okay, so now she's doing the loving. So now I know it's feminine singular because
Of the
it's
noun,
liebt.
of the verb. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
hmm,
As we move along, yeah,
hmm,
you're gonna get the hang of it. So next is topic imperative. Imperative is, so this is not what I want. Let's see. We insert a text, see if it works today. Nope, it doesn't. It's not what I wanted. How did I do it last time? Incredible. Oh. Okay. Anyway, then I just use the other one. Okay. And we do the text. Now we have imperative. And imperative is commando. Okay. Also, how do we do commando? We have in the singular, bitte komm. So what we have is the verb kommen. And like we said, in the German, you have the verb stamm, komm, and then you have the ending en. So all verbs in German end with en in its infinitive. So what you do, you drop the en, and then you start to conjugate it. So in the singular, it is imperative, bitte komm. So we just lose the en, and now this part right here, I did it again. So if I do this, it's all gone. Okay. Let's do the text again. Okay. So the verb is kommen. We drop the en, and now it becomes komm. And this is what we have right here, komm. So now if I take the pen and I underline it, all right. So here is komm and here is komm. Now you give a command to somebody else. So we have the singular, and therefore this would only be used in the do case. Okay.
Okay.
So bitte komm. Please come. Now we have the verb warten. So with warten, which is irregular, we have warten. You can either say Bart, or in this case, they use the E. Okay, so they say warte. And then we have lesen with the imperative les, but since it's irregular, they put an I in there, so now it's lies. Okay, so now you get Lies, lies. But most of them are regular. So this is your singular case, which is for you. Now the plural, it's for you all. So now we have to, over here, we have the second person, plural, the ihr. Okay, so bitte kommt means you all. Hey guys, come over here. Okay. So now we just add a T. Kommt. And then we add the T after warte, so wartet. And now the IE just changes to E, lest. And
So
then,
does the do form the only one that changes then? I'm versus comes
yeah,
to, or
in
okay.
this case, we have warte, and then we get a T, lies, lest. And now in the singular and the plural, C. Okay, so this would be both C's. Okay, singular or plural formal C. So they could be you or the formal you or the plural formal you. So if I'm standing in front of both of you as a couple and I want you both to follow me, I would say würden Sie, plural, mir bitte folgen. So would you both formally, the formal you, please follow me. And if I only address one person, I would still say, würden Sie mir bitte folgen. So you don't know if it's plural or singular, but again, context shows, but this is the formal. So you have the imperative for you, you all, and the formal you, either singular or plural.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's go to the text and see. So
Hmm.
now we have fragen. And then the singular informal, you just
Frag.
lose, yeah, you just lose the en, so it's frag. Right. So the informal plural, you just,
Fragte.
yeah, so you
Fragt, yeah.
just put a T, fragt. Okay.
Okay.
And now in the official, in the formal,
Same Fragen. Fragen.
Fragen Sie.
fragen, see.
Okay.
Okay. Now kaufen,
Kauf.
Kauf.
Yeah.
plural,
Kauft.
kauft. And the formal,
Kaufen Sie.
exactly, kaufen, see. Then we have arbeiten.
Hmm.
I think it's Arbeite because it
Okay.
ends with a
Right.
T. Is that
Arbeite. Because it ends in a T. Okay, which
and
means
then
antworten, which would be
go ahead, Juanita.
And Worte.
antworte. Yep. That's right. Because it ends with a T. Okay, so this is why they got the exclamation mark in the back, because these are irregular.
Ah,
Okay.
so
So now we
E,
got reden
ah,
ends in a D.
Ooh.
Okay,
so that's a Reda.
so it's rede.
Ah.
Yes. Okay. So that means the informal is
I'm arbeitet,
arbeitet, and antworten is
antwortet.
antwortet, and reden is
Redet.
redet. Exactly right. Okay. And now we come to the formal.
Arbeiten Sie?
Arbeiten Sie.
And Worten Sie.
Antworten Sie.
And Reden Sie.
Reden Sie. Right. Okay. Straightforward.
Hmm.
Right. So,
Until you use them in a sentence.
excuse me?
I said until you use them in a sentence.
Well,
Uh.
wem
Wie?
würdest du einen Befehl geben in Deutschland?
Who would you order?
Around in Germany, yes.
So it would always be formal,
Oh.
probably, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Each other.
Aber nicht auf Deutsch.
Ja,
Okay, nicht auf Deutsch. Also,
Hmm.
ihr lernt Imperativ, weil es Teil des Curriculums ist. Aber ihr als Ehepaar in Deutschland bei Tante Erika oder in einem Hotel oder in einem Supermarkt. Ihr benutzt nicht Imperativ.
Ah.
Okay. Ihr werdet zu keinem sagen, ey, komm her.
That's doubly insulting, huh? Giving an order and informative. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Because
Mm.
in this case, bitte warten Sie. It's the formal way of saying, okay, bitte. That's why you put the bitte in there. So it's a little softer,
Mhm.
but it's still a command.
Mhm.
But you would, even in Germany, you would not, at no point do I see you guys asking anybody to wait. Okay.
Or you could say, Können Sie, could you wait or something?
Yeah,
It's
können
another,
Sie
I
bitte
guess.
warten.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good.
yeah.
Again, you don't
Okay.
tell anybody to wait. Your
Yeah.
your time in Germany will not include an imperative. Okay,
Got it.
but again, it's here. Okay, so we have laufen, which is regular. So there would be
So is it Lauf?
lauf. Yeah.
Okay.
And fahren.
Um,
Ah, so
oh, that's a good one.
far
Bar.
Yeah, because both of these are regular.
or normal, not regular. Okay.
Okay. So now with the informal, informel, plural,
Lauft,
lauft, and
Mhm.
fahrt,
fort.
fährt.
No,
Fährt.
Okay.
Oh, fart.
Fahrt,
fort.
fahrt. Okay. Okay.
Not an imperative you want to say in the US.
Exactly.
Okay, so laufen.
Laufen Sie?
Okay, laufen Sie. And
Fahren Sie.
fahren Sie.
Fahren Sie.
Okay.
Okay.
Sch um,
Schlaf,
Schlaft.
Okay.
Oh, Schlaft.
just schlaf or schlaft?
Schlaf.
Would that
No,
be,
Schlaf. Sorry.
okay.
Schlaf. And then in the in plural.
Schlaf,
Schlaft.
Okay, schlaft.
And schlafen Sie.
schlaf.
Schlafen Sie. Now the reason that I put the T at the first one
Mhm.
is because I remembered my childhood. And either my mother or my grandmother storming into the room with 4 kids, making noise past, I don't know, 9 or 10 p.m. And she would always rip open the door and she would scream, Schlaft, endlich. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
Uh,
now we have
hmm.
irregular.
Eben. Eben.
So this would be
Hmm.
gibst if it was du gibst. So I don't give.
Okay, so it's gib.
Gib.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, boy.
So gib mir
that-
was zu trinken. Give me something to drink.
so would that be gibst
Okay, so now it would be
or gibt?
Just give.
gibt.
Oh, here, gibt.
Gate.
Changes to E, gibt.
Ihr gebt. Yeah.
Hmm,
And now,
geben Sie.
Geben Sie.
geben Sie. Yeah. So all the others are irregular.
Sprich.
Okay,
Oh.
exactly, sprich. Okay, so the E changes to an I.
Sprecht.
Spricht,
Sprecht,
spricht.
sprecht.
And then sprechen Sie.
Sprechen Sie.
For the,
Essen.
So we said the E changes to
I.
I.
ISS. Okay. Ist.
Oh,
Du. Ist.
Okay. Ist nicht so
Ist.
viel. Ist nicht so schnell.
and that
Ist
is
nicht so
ist.
laut. Okay, so
Ist.
in the plural,
Est.
we go back to the E.
Ah, okay.
Du isst, du gibst, du sprichst,
Mhm.
aber ihr sprecht. Okay. So we go back to how it's conjugated. So est, and then, of course,
Hmm.
S and C.
Hmm.
And then we have nehmen. Also, ich nehme, du
Nimmst.
nimmst. Right. Ihr, plural,
Nehmt.
Oh, es
nehmt. Okay,
nehmt.
ihr nehmt. And then, of course, nehmen, sie.
Sein. Oh,
Sein.
this.
Hmm.
This. I don't know.
Du sei.
Ah, wow.
Sei ruhig. Be quiet.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so in English, it's the verb is to be.
Mhm.
I am, you are. But be quiet.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so it's the same principle. So the verb is sein. So sei still. To be quiet. Sei still. Sein, sei. To be.
Seit.
Okay, so you gotta put a D in there, not a T, because seit with a T means since.
Mhm.
Okay. So ich bin,
Hm.
du bist, ist. Wir sind, ihr seid. So, seid still. Sie sind, but in this case it is seien. Sie, seien Sie ruhig.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen that written. Science-y.
Yeah. Again, you guys are not gonna come across a situation where you will have to use it. Now, somebody might take offense to something you guys do, which in Germany is all the time.
Die Polizei. Die Polizei.
Not the Polizei. Here, everybody spies on everybody. You know why
Uh,
the Gestapo was so successful when in the second, well, when Hitler came
Oh,
to power,
mhm,
because the
everybody
German,
was used to, if we're used to telling on each other anyway,
yeah,
or,
that's right, yeah, that's exactly right. Okay.
mhm.
wow.
Wow.
So Germans are a people that love order.
Yeah.
Everything has
Trust
to be
authority.
okay, and trust authority. But not only that,
Mhm.
but if somebody does something wrong, that cannot be. You have to set it right. You have to set it straight. You have
Uh,
to make sure people do what they're supposed to do. So if somebody doesn't, then you rat on them. Right?
Hmm.
And Germans are used
Wow.
to ratting on one another.
oh boy.
There's even a newspaper article about a guy who goes around looking at cars to see, who is
All right.
parked in the wrong place, whose tag is
Mm,
expired, and then he calls the police on them.
wow.
And if
Wow.
you call the police, or if the police get a call, they have to follow up.
Mhm.
So he has
Uh,
become famous because he has been denouncing, half of Germany, and he drives from town to town and does the same thing.
Wow. Phew.
that's so different from here. We can't enforce any
Yeah.
laws. And I mean,
Yeah.
wow. Hmm.
Mm.
But again, everything is so much closer here. I mean, I
Yeah.
walk to the Sprachcafé to give class, and I told the kid, I said, at 5:30, or it's actually 6:30. At 6:30 sharp, I have to leave because I have to walk back home, and it takes me close to 30 minutes. And he
Mhm.
says,
Uh,
I know. So I give him my email address. Now he has to send me the essay that we wrote today for his English class, and then I'll see what happens. Okay, so anyway, so yesterday I enter into this English class, okay, supposedly 4 students. Only one shows up. Her name is Birgit. Very elegant lady, about my age. I didn't ask her exactly how old she was. And then we started talking. So first we started with the English lesson. And I told her, I said, lady, your English is really, really good. Your pronunciation is really, really good. What are you doing here in A1? And so she finally admitted, well, she says, I am afraid to talk. And I said,
mm,
we've been talking for half an hour. She says, yeah, but I have this fear of speaking. So I said, well, your
Mm.
problem is not English. Your problem is fear. Okay. So now we
yeah.
went into psychoanalysis.
Mhm.
I said, it's all in the
Yes.
brain. Okay. That's where fear starts. It's in your
Right.
mind. And so we talked about overcoming fear. We talked about why it's
Mhm.
so much easier to write than to speak,
Mm.
because the neurons, it takes longer to travel. Plus, you have to do the mechanical part. So you do everything slower. So I told her just slow down speaking. And she says, it's all about the fear. So then we went into, psychoanalysis. Okay, where does your fear come from? Who causes you to be fearful? And then, she started thinking, and I said, "Look, lady, it's all childhood. Everything starts when you're a child. Who in your
Oh man.
childhood, who in your childhood instilled so much fear, criticizing you all the time?" And she looks at me, Now she contained the tears, and
Oh
she
no.
says, "My mother." I said, "Okay."
Mm.
I said, "You have to deal with that. That is an issue that is haunting you, and it torpedoes your advancement."
Yeah.
And she looks at me, she says, "What does torpedoed mean?" And I said, "Lady, it says torpedo right there, okay? A torpedo is a torpedo in Spanish, English, and German." And I said, "What does a U-boat do when it shoots at a ship? What does it shoot?" "Oh, a torpedo." And I said, "Well," and uh,
Uh,
and then she looked at me, she says, "But I don't know how." I said, "Okay." Now we're gonna go to the last stage. But I gotta warn you, now you're gonna talk to Pastor Peter, okay? Now we're gonna talk theology. And she says, go right ahead. I'm ready for it. But now, and this was about 10 minutes before we ended our 2-hour class, she says, but now do it in German. I said, okay, now the last 10 minutes we'll talk German. So I explained to her, I said, people think, when you're born, you are a blank sheet just to be written upon. And I said, that's not true. Okay. We got the original sin to deal with from Eden. And then we got to deal with our parents, grandparents, great grandparents, and up to 4 generations, their sins. These sins haunt us, whether we want to or not. And that's the spiritual part. And then you got your genetics. Okay. So, and then I said, you're a child. So I put her in the middle. I said, now we draw the lines up to all, your parents, grandparents, and so on. And then I said, now you have other people in your life. Okay, so you have a boyfriend. So I drew a line. So here's your boyfriend. And then I said, you have other schoolmates. They influence your life. You have uncles, aunts, and I drew lines and lines and lines and circles. And I said, each one of them has had some kind of an influence in your life, positive or negative. And so what we got to do is we cut the ties to all the things that influence us negatively. And she looks at me. And I said, you know how we do this? And she says, tell me. So I wrote, Father, Jesus, Holy Spirit. I said, that's what the blood of Jesus is for. That's what his sacrifice is that gives us the power. So now we cut all these ties. Now it's only you in the middle and you have no more ties. Now you're all by yourself. Now what? I said, you need somebody to come alongside you, a counselor to guide you through life. I said, that's the Holy Spirit. I said, what do you think we just celebrated Pentecost? Not just a party here to have 2 days off. I said, this is a really important part of church.
Yep.
So I said, do you understand all this? And she says, my dad, he was a devout Catholic. He says, everything you're saying now makes sense.
Oh man.
And she says, my goodness, she says, this is so much to digest. I said, well, as long as you do it in English.
Oh gosh.
So that was my
Wow.
that was my substitute teaching yesterday.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. You were meant to be there.
I was meant
Yes,
to be there for that woman. I have
Yes.
no doubt
that's
about
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
She wouldn't have gotten that from anybody else.
She could
No.
not, yeah, no, not like
No.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
That was much more important than us missing imperative by
Yes.
one day. So that's
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, I think
Oh,
it was
yeah.
God given. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So she works at DHL. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, what do you do? She says, well, I sell containers. I said, get out of here. You don't sell containers. I said, you sell space on a container. Okay. So here's the container. And now it's either FCL or LCL. And she looks at me. She says, how do you know? I said, lady, either I buy CIF or I buy CF. And if I buy CF, customs is always going to charge me. They just put insurance in there and then they charge me my taxes on the insurance too. That's what they do. And she looks at me, she says, what are you doing here? I said, what do you mean here? She says, why are you teaching German? You know about everything. I said, lady, I'm turning 60 on Saturday. I said, you don't get a job that easily at 60.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the
Yep.
Sprachcafé, I walked in Thursday. I said, how can I be a teacher here? So they asked for my CV. I walked in Friday when they gave me my what do you call it? It's not a date, it's my appointment. Yeah, so I got the appointment for
yeah.
Friday to
Interview.
come in and my interview, my job interview, and on Monday I was teaching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, so
Awesome.
that was incredible. That was awesome yesterday.
Yeah.
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 So I remembered Monday is Memorial Day. Tuesday, we have doctor's appointments. So we won't be able to meet Tuesday either, right, Juanita? Because
Correct.
we're actually going to be in, we're going to
We'll
be
be
in
in
Midland.
Midland.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have class anyway. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
So
Okay.
class tomorrow and no class Monday.
Monday or Tuesday. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
and the other
Okay.
thing, when I told her I had my birthday on Saturday, she asked me, she says, "Are you throwing a party?" I said, "A small one." I said, "Why, you want to come?" She says, "Yes."
Oh no.
I said, "That's very kind of you, but can you imagine what my mother-in-law and my children are gonna say
Oh no, that's going
Yeah.
if I
What are you doing?
if I bring you along?" I said, "I don't think that's gonna go over too well."
Yeah.
And she says,
Wait.
yeah, she says, "I think you're right."
Oh boy.
Yeah, I had the
Oh,
Polish lady, she's got 3 sisters.
oh
She
my
says,
goodness.
I'm married, but she says, I got 3 sisters.
Man.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, anyway, so this
Do
is
you
my
have your wedding ring on?
always. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my
Okay.
wedding band on. And I told the lady, I said, "Lady, I'm married." She says, "So?"
Oh
Oh,
no.
goodness. Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
oh,
I am
oh
desirable.
gosh.
Shoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry
Woo.
guys. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
can't undo those
Okay.
German vibes. Okay. See you tomorrow.
All right, Peter. See you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Bye bye.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.